Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, I gotta make this video. I gotta call Plarium out for being Plarium here. I think they reached pretty much a new low, something I haven't really seen before from them. Definitely feels like it deserves a call out. So I'm gonna do it here in this video. Basically, if you guys are going for this Serpent Titan event, it's down to the wire now. There's no more events popping up besides the Fire Knight artifact enhancement. So that's going to be it for the points available. But the biggest surprise here, if you guys haven't noticed, is actually this Dungeon Divers. It's actually ending in 45 minutes here. It's, it's a nasty Dungeon Diver, 39.50 if you need the whole thing. They broke up the increments into really weird increments, 30, 50, and 70. Very weird, inefficient increments. Obviously, we didn't get increments of 20, so if you get 30 and 50, it's basically pointless. So you basically have to go for the 70. And 39.50 is roughly about 5,900 energy. And yeah, this is on hard 10, by the way. So of course it's paired with a ice golem time attack that's currently ongoing, and of course you want to run the highest difficulty of time attack if you can do it. So you're looking at about just under 6,000 energy. The crazy thing about this dungeon diver is that it's 6,000 energy over 2 days, not 3 days. And even if it was over 3 days, that's still more expensive than most fusions, which basically put dungeon divers at about 3,700 points for the max threshold. This one's 39.50 and it's over 2 days. The reason why we figured out it was 2 days is because this is the current schedule. And I actually just found this out pretty late into this whole thing because I was skipping all of the dungeon divers because I did the champion chase, and then I can't afford to skip the dungeon divers. But you can see here it only opened on Saturday and it's ending on Sunday for a total of 2 days. 2 days for a bloated dungeon divers. And the crazy thing is, here's the video I made on the just things to look out for the weekend. I made this video on Friday, and you can see here in the screenshot, the dungeon diver lasted Saturday, Sunday, Monday, a standard 3-day dungeon diver. And somewhere on the weekend, somebody at Plarium decided to shut off one whole day for everybody. So here it is again. This is the current schedule, basically on Monday right now for my time zone. But the dungeon diver is ending in about 40 minutes, and you can see the dungeon diver is only 2 days long. And it's 39.50, and in the video that I just showed you guys, it's freaking 3 days long. As of Friday, the end of work day, the end of the work week at Plarium, it is 3 days long. And something happened on the weekend where they decide to turn off one day. So this is an insane, I don't know what to call it, but this is awful. This practice is so awful because it's 39.50 dungeon diver points, 6,000 energy over 2 days. Nobody can do this unless obviously you have a ton of energy banked up. Because if you're running totally free to play and this is the end of the Serpent Titan event and you're super strapped or running low on energy, which you probably are because it's the end of the event, how are you going to find an additional whatever 1,000 energy? You're looking at about 1,000 energy per day if you're doing your full dailies, full regeneration energy. So you need to find an extra 4,000 energy to complete this dungeon divers, which you thought was 3 days, and now it's only 2 days. It boggles my mind. So, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this video. I'm going to send this video link to our Plarium reps. And I sent them a message hoping for them to reply. I just asked them to make a comment about the 3-day down to 2 days, because this can't happen. Like if they're going to release a schedule basically like 2 weeks in advance. So the schedule is out when it was released. The Serpent Titan event was known for over 2 weeks. They released the full schedule when it was announced. And then something happened in the final 2 days that caused them to change it. It cannot happen again in the future because this is absolutely ridiculously poor practice. If they can do this for this calendar that's been posted for 2 weeks already, they can do this on any event. They can do this on any fusion, anything. And this needs like this honestly, this needs some kind of accountability. Like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? This shouldn't happen. This should not happen. Because this really messes up people, right? Because like I said, this dungeon diver is really inefficiently, probably purposely made this way, so that the thresholds on the points are very weird increments. So it forces you to basically commit to the whole thing, because getting 2 of these, you might be 20 short, or you might be, it's not going to line up perfectly, most likely, right? So you're most likely going to need the 70 here. And if you're not ready for it, then you're going to be out of luck. It's not easy to get that much energy just out of nowhere. But yeah, just looking at this schedule, so this is the current schedule. It's just, I don't know. I cannot even imagine like what it could be. It's just so ridiculous. There should be an extra day here. There should be an extra day on this dungeon diver. But it makes me worry about what they can do for the future. Basically, they have free reign on setting a guideline for you in advance, like a fusion or a fusion schedule, and then changing it in the last moments. It could be a mistake, but if it's a mistake, they need to acknowledge that, because this can't happen again. This literally could mess somebody up completely for the reward, because if you come up short for this reward, and it's not because of your planning, it's because of Plarium's kind of pulling the rug out from under your feet, that's going to feel pretty bad. And you're probably not going to get much more than not even an apology, I would say. I don't know what they would say. But like I said, guys, I'm going to send the comment. I'm going to send this video link once it's posted, and then hopefully we can hear back and get something. I mean, yeah, get some kind of comment about this. If you guys were affected by this, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully they will be reading the comments for this video, and let them hear your displeasure, because I'm sure they will be reading some of the feedback from this video. I don't think there's enough people talking about this, because I feel like it was maybe snuck in there a little bit, but it is very, very odd that it goes from a standard 3-day dungeon diver down to a 2-day dungeon diver. And like I said, I made the video on Friday, Plarium's closed, and then somehow it happens on the weekend. So either they did it on purpose, had it already preset to have that happen, or somebody on the weekend, had a change of heart and suddenly decide to shorten this very critical event by 1 day. Like, I know, like, some of you guys might be thinking, like, just trying to create outrage and stuff, but honestly, I've never seen this happen before, and this should never happen again, because like I said, this gives them free reign on doing whatever with anything that's posted. And I think somebody should be held accountable and held to answer for what happened, because this shouldn't happen, and I'm sure some people will be affected by this. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Just wanted to bring this to your attention. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if you guys were affected, and of course let Plarium know your peace of mind. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next video.